It's such a pretty day for the road trip. It's like 55 degrees, blue sky. But I am amazed at all of the semis running today on a Sunday. Not just one type. We've seen cattle haulers and grain trucks and everything. Kiowa, Oklahoma, and going into Savanna, Oklahoma, on Highway 69. So now we're entering into Savanna, and still lots of variety of trucks, semis. In the Savanna School. Goes in a lot more. Highway 69 is a major traffic for semis because it goes straight across, kind of like Route 66 used to. So I stopped here. It's in Savanna. It's called the Rusty Cabin, and I am totally amazed at all the stuff they have. I've thought several times about stopping, and it seems like when I'm here, I'm always either running late or headed to Texas for a convention, but it's caught my eye, and all the antiques that they have. And a lot of them are fairly rusted, but cool conversation pieces. So much history. Thinking back of when, that was the way to plow your garden. They didn't have all automated. And then the old boat engine. How cool. But I love the cutouts. Sometimes you see these at night and you go, and then it's really not. Some of them are so realistic. Lots of cutouts, a lot of the early yard ornaments, but I love the old windmill. But what really got my attention is the car. My stepfather would have wanted to stop and look at it also. He loved old cars. I'm sorry for the truck traffic. There's nothing I can do about it. But this is a Chrysler. It's newer than the one that my dad bought new. It wasn't quite as big as this one. Dad had a Model T. And it's in pretty bad shape. It's deteriorated. But boy, if it could tell us where it's been, trips it's taken, it's definitely seeing lots of rust. The little taillights. And it looks like 37 is the tag. And there's the emblem. Tag, it's rusted, I really can't see in this angle. I remember as a kid, it was always so cool if you get up and ride in the back window. You couldn't dare do that now. Wing glass. Split windshield in the front. It still has an engine in it, but I can't tell you what it is. looks like a 6, but I can't tell you for sure. Can't see that angle on it good enough. But anyway, I'm glad I stopped. And now we're coming into McAllister. 5 miles, then Eufala, and then Muskogee. Union Stockyards, and then the golf country club, and this is about the third car dealership on the right. I'm glad that they've got the highway open. Last time I came through here it was construction, and it's a much nicer road right through here now. But there'll be a time that some of these places in the future may not be here. Just like some of the other franchises have already come and gone. You don't see very many Denny's here like you used to. And the billboards are changing from just regular boarded billboards to LED lights. Interesting to see where the new generation technology will be. When you start getting in through here, because this is like the rolling hills. One time I will stop, and there's a popular restaurant here. It's called Pete's Place. I've always thought it'd be neat to eat at, but it seems again like one of those things we're traveling. Not enough time to stop. We did go by there, and it does look like it's a unique atmosphere, decorations and such. Over here is the old highway, and they've cleared out where the road was there, but then it connects back up here for whenever they built the new Highway 69 many years ago. Again, more hills going out of McAllister. It's really pretty whenever it's all, well, during the fall, and then when it's all green as well. Things kind of dry now, but we're still with the warmer temperatures and then the rains, I think things will become getting cooler again unless we get another deep cool front. Coming up on Lake Eufala. I really love these green things they used to put on top of the thing, help block the oncoming lights at night. But it does block from being able to take any photographs out the car window. But this is part of Lake Eufala over here. I'll see if I can't find a place to pull over to get a better photo of it. Okay, I'm going to catch a glimpse of the Eufala, but look at the pelicans out there on the little island. That is so cool. They're just chilling. The lake is calm. And here's more scenery. Just past Canadian and Indianola. And Arrowhead State Park is right ahead. And this coming up is Carlton Landing and Stigler exit, which we will be passing now. I won't be exiting there. But for the most part, knock on wood, the road has been really good. Weather's good. Blue sky. But here's more of Eufala, Lake Eufala, and it's on both sides. So this is the bridge that we go over. And then there's the interstate over there, and then all the way over there. McIntosh County. But it's just like looking out at a slate of glass. In Eufaula city limits. We just passed Napa, which is another older city as you leave Eufala, going into Coweta, and we're kind of coming out of the rolling hills and going in more into the flatlands. See a few more rolling hills, but for the most part, I think that's the majority of them. But the lake Eufala is just like glass. I did see some guys out fishing by the caves. Looked like they were having a great time. And of course, you get to 40, takes you to Oklahoma City or to Fort Smith. But there's a lot to see and do around, if you like history, around Coweta, Muskogee area. Like Civil War, or not necessarily Civil War, but war history and stuff. Reneville has a great museum, and then it has different places with the information posted for the trail. So it's really interesting if you want to go to do that. And we're in Muskogee County, so we'll be coming in Muskogee here pretty soon. We're looking at a sunset. I took 51 off of Highway 69 just past Tallahassee and into a town called Porter, which usually is known for the Peach Festival and all the peach orchards around in our area. But it's just flat, but you can see the sun's fixing to set, so we're starting to see some of the beautiful color. Into Porter. It's a small town, and you do feel like it's mostly known for the peach festivals that they have, which takes up usually the whole main street. It's off the beaten path, off 51 if you take the Highway 69, which I'm headed west. And then connect to 51. But it's one of those towns, if you take the turnpike, you'll miss it. I believe this building on the corner used to be a bank. And you know, something that has always been stuck with me is since I've started doing genealogy and stuff, it seems like most of the banks were on the northwest corner. It's not always true, but it seems like for the most part that's what I've noticed. Lots of farmland, lots of rich soil through here too. And this is Porter. So this is, you'll see it, or what I've noticed is there's been a lot of hay bales. When we get on up here, there'll be a little bit more field testing for soils. And where they, well, on up here is more where the, besides farmland, where they grow grass sod farms as well. Whiteboard fences. It does take a lot of work to keep them up, though. And here's where they do different testing for different crops. Don't see any of the signs out now, but usually they'll have a sign up that says what type of seed they're testing out and so forth. And for the most part, it gets irrigated as well. But here's where I turn, and then my next town will be Coweta. Set yet, but we're still seeing a lot of the color. Train track right over here on my right. we go to Coweta, and then we are homeward bound. American Legion, and then the DAV office, Disabled Vets meeting office is up here just past, well, it's before you get to the funeral home. It's right here on the left in the rock building. Lots of old buildings, but they don't necessarily have the age or the year on them. But once again, there's the old bank, and it's on the northwest corner. Just something that makes you go,